Hi, I'm Jackie Tyson and I'm here with Kirsty today, and we're going to do a sort of gossip girl look, I think. Very Californian, very immaculate.
Good.
Does that sound good to you?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So we're going to start off checking your skin doesn't need any moisturising, a little bit I think. It's always good to put a bit of moisturiser on just to even all your skin out so that your foundation sits well.
It gets pretty stressed out.
Maybe you need to use something that's a bit more moisturising, maybe as a night cream or something, just to even your skin out.
I normally use the Dermalogica.
Oh, do you?
But it's run out. I cannot replace it.
Well, this is the Rich Repair. So this is going to give you a quick old moisture boost. Probably too much to use all the time, this. You probably need something a bit lighter, but just for today, because we're going to put foundation everywhere, this will give you a really nice skin to work on. And we're going to use, for foundation, I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. Have you ever used any of the Bobbi Brown?
Not Bobbi Brown, no. I've used the Benefit sticks before. Okay.
So it's quite nice consistency. It's got good coverage, but you can buff it down to practically nothing.
Yeah.
Mine are in a palette, but you buy them individual sticks.
Yeah.
Now, you've got quite a good colour. Have you been away?
Yes, California actually.
Lucky you.
Yes, it was good.
So I'm using a brush, and I nearly always start around the nose and work out with foundation.
Would you say that sticks are better than liquid foundation then? Because often I find that my foundation like sits on my skin.
Right.
And it looks really fake.
I think because you have dry skin, a stick would be better because it's slightly creamier consistency, which is going to help. And although it looked like I was putting a lot on in the beginning, and you could see on camera now that I'm now buffing it right into your skin. So you, again, you can get a lot of coverage or a really dewy look as well. So I think you'll probably find something like a stick is better.
I often find that also like I have problems with my pores. I can see them through my foundation. Like around like my T-zone. And I was wondering if there's like anything that could combat that. Do
you powder your foundation at all?
I normally put a loose powder over the top of my foundation.
Right. You could use a primer that would help with that. So the Avon Magics is really good. Most people do a primer, but you want a mattifying primer because that will take away the look of the pore. Okay. So you could use that. Okay. And also just using a very fine powder afterwards. I use this high definition powder because we're working on film, but in real life that really flattens the skin as well. Yeah.
It definitely feels nice and light on my face.
Oh, good.
It doesn't feel cloggy.
You can layer it up as well. If you think, oh well, I'm still looking a little bit pink or I need a bit of extra under my eyes, just put another layer on as well. So you can build your coverage to exactly as much or as little as you want. Yeah. So you've got a nice clean base there. What I'm going to do is give you some colour. And I'm just going to do it with a slightly darker foundation just so it looks like a sun glow. But I'm going to put that just where the sun would hit you. So I'm going to just brush this over. It's kind of like a matte bronzer almost. It's just going to give you some Californian glow without being shimmery or anything.
I just find my tan fades so quickly.
It's so annoying, isn't it? I think everyone finds that their tan goes quickly off their face because you wash your face and you clean it so much. So that's it. That's the first place to disappear. So that's a nice sort of honey colour. So it's using a different foundation, but without giving you a tango line. You just where the sun gets you, that's where you want your bronze to be. Now then, I am going to set that with a tiny bit of this powder. And again, I don't want very much, so shake off any excess, because I do want you still to look young and dewy. Okay, so I've done a nice sort of honey colour on your face, and I'm just going to put a little bit of blusher on too. And I think I'm going to use, I've got a nice shimmery pink here, but I only want a little bit. So what I'm going to do is swirl it on my brush, and I'm going to knock a lot of it off. Okay, I don't want loads and loads of colour, just a little swirl there. So again, it just looks natural and young. So there you go, that's your Blake Lively Gossip Girl Californian skin, and now we're going to move on to some eyes.